All right, now good to have you join me.
Hi.
I would have loved to give you a Yoruba name, but maybe we should just stick to your Igbo name, should we? Or would you like a Yoruba name?
Well, I would love a Yoruba name. I
Please.
want a Hausa name too, but
You-
my Igbo name, or at least Igbo people and friends of mine have called me Udaichukwu,
Udaichukwu.
and I understand that that's quite
That's
an honor.
amazing.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's a great name. All right, now, arts is beautiful.
Right.
Now, it's an expression. Some people can define it differently. Why is it an area that the U.S., United States, of course, is looking to forge, would I say relationship or connection here in Nigeria?
Thank you for asking that question. It's a great question. And I mean, there are a couple of areas where it's a natural fit, obviously. I mean, there's a commercial side to it.
Yeah.
We want to prosper together with Nigeria, and we, the United States, have a lot of excellence in the areas of the creative industries that Nigeria has already developed and is storming the world with its greatness in music and in fashion and in film, and the United States has done the same, and so it's a natural partnership. It's a partnership where we can prosper together and where we can understand each other together. So it's a cultural partnership and a commercial partnership. The other reason is because we want to be in touch with the future influencers of Nigeria, and my fundamental belief is that the future influencers of Nigeria are coming from this industry, and we want to be in touch with them. So when they are influencing Nigerian society or even politics and all the rest, we're there, and we're their contacts, we're their friends. That's where we want to be. And third, let me just tell you this. So before I came out here, I went to the African Museum of Art in the Smithsonian in Washington. And it's a great museum. I highly recommend it. It has great artifacts from all over Africa and a lot from Nigeria. Okay. But I stumbled upon one corner, and it was a temporary exhibit on Nollywood, and I thought, well, boy, I better go see that. And so I started listening to all the videos. It was with actors, actresses, the directors, and filmmakers. And there was one, and I listened for like 30 minutes. It was so captivating. But there was one line that really stuck out, and I've really remembered that, and that is, someone asked him what was the meaning of Nollywood for Nigeria, and the director said, the fundamental meaning is that for the first time we as Nigerians were able to talk to the rest of the world in our own voice through Nollywood and through what we created, and that's a powerful message, and we want to help Nigeria speak in a loud, independent voice like that, and that's why we're really excited about the collaboration we can have with Nigeria and with the Nigerian filmmakers.
Now, truthfully, of course, we've seen the growth of Nollywood, and as you said, the United States, of course, could play a huge part in even making it bigger than what it is. Yeah. My question now is what are the plans? How have we, what are the plans set aside, of course, to make this a reality?
Sure. Well, we have global media makers here that you're interviewing, and they're a great part of the plan because they offer internships, they offer training, and that's really a strong I think attraction for a lot of filmmakers who are up and coming, and they've really produced some really great stuff, but they they understand they need a little bit more training and stuff like that, and Hollywood and global media makers can give it to them. The other thing is we've created a group here at the consulate. It's called the Hollywood Nollywood Meetup, and we've had several sessions already, and we're going to have many more. We had them meet with the global media makers and the LA filmmakers yesterday, and it was a great session. But we have a lot of people who produced in that group. We have a lot of people who produced 1, 2, 3 films, some of them already top performers on Amazon Prime Nigeria and also on Netflix Nigeria, and they want to move up and start, instead of producing $50,000, $100,000 films, they want to produce $250,000, $1 million films and even higher. The sky's the limit. So what I see here is just a tremendous amount of ambition and just overflowing with content, overflowing with ideas. Remember, Nigeria is going through a historical process here. It's a transformative process, and when you go through that, you just naturally have all kinds of content, all kinds of stories to tell about what's going on. Some good, some bad, some in the middle or whatever. But they're great, compelling stories, and Nigerians are telling that, and the rest of the world is going to be taken away when they see all that.
Now, talking about the meetup, of course, having filmmakers and directors and stakeholders come together, what would you say that you've noticed was the major problem or opened your eyes to see, okay, this is something that we could probably work on helping to solve?
Well, I'll tell you, the reason I wanted to create this group, Hollywood Nollywood Meetup, is I wanted to show people the power of the network, because that's one of the problems that I'm seeing, is that people are kind of lost in terms of trying to find the right people to link up with to make films, or to get an acting job, or to break through into it. And I keep saying, join our group. You'll meet directors, you'll meet producers, you'll meet scriptwriters, you'll meet other actors and actresses, and you'll start talking, and through that you'll start making all kinds of opportunities for yourself. So you got to be part of a network to make all those things happen, and that's one of the things that I've noticed. I mean, there are other things too. I mean, there's finance, but I keep telling people finance will come, but remember, you are rich in spirit, you are rich in ambition, and you are overflowing with ideas and material right in front of you in this great country of Nigeria.
I mean, I'm speechless for most of the part, because of course I see that there's immense work, and I say there's also like a plan sought out for it. I guess my major question now would be, what do you see? Where is the future of this? If you had to think maybe a few years ahead, what do you expect from this partnership?
Oh, I think it's going to explode onto the world stage. I mean, you're already seeing signs of it in the music industry. I mean, in the Grammys, Afrobeats is sweeping a lot of awards. Thames came very close to winning an Oscar this year, and so I would anticipate in the next 5 years we'll see that progress on Afrobeats and Nigerian music to continue to sweep the world, sweep Europe, sweep the United States, and win more and more international honors. But I would also hope to see and anticipate to see that Nigerian films make an international breakthrough and maybe even get nominated for an Oscar for best foreign film, and that'll be a real great day to celebrate. And we're already seeing similar stuff in Nigerian fashion. I mean, Nigerian fashion is just taking. I mean, people are just so impressed. Yeah, you're an example of that. But people see that and they want to buy it, and it's just a matter of time before it starts hitting the markets in Europe and in Asia and in the United States, and really having major impacts there as well.
I guess it's the point where I say thank you, for seeing the potential, of course, that we have, and helping to bridge the gap between that. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing awards being won in all forms, Oscars, actors, and all that good stuff. So I have to say thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having me on your program.
Thank you so much.